In the past few lessons, we learned how to use one-point linear perspective to make 3D blocks, your name, and we have created a space for your room drawing. On the board, I've drawn my room. It's a nice sized room, but there's nothing in my room. I think I'd like to start by putting a bed in my room. It's my bed, so it can be as big or small as I would like for it to be. What I'd like for you to do now is pull out your worksheet on how to make blocks in one-point perspective. Now, if you look closely and use your imagination, those blocks can be anything you want them to be, even a bed. I will begin by using the vanishing point on the back wall of my room to create a box in the same way as we did on our practice sheets. Now, I have to consider placement of my diagonal lines, or my bed may end up floating above the floor. That might make getting it in and out of the bed a little difficult unless I have a ladder. The diagonal lines will go below the vanishing point and extend all the way across the bottom of my floor. Now that I have those drawn, I can add the vertical lines to make my rectangle. I can add a horizontal line here to finish it off. That still doesn't look exactly like a bed. Since this is my room, I can have any type of bed I like, so I think a headboard is in order. I'll put in bedposts at the end of the rectangular box closest to the back wall. Now I can connect the posts with a horizontal line and voila, I have a headboard. Now I can add a few pillows and a bedspread. That looks comfy. Let's go back over this together. Follow along with me in your sketchbooks. Draw your diagonal lines from the vanishing point below the horizon line. Now add your vertical and horizontal lines. Depending upon the location of your bed, you may need to add another diagonal line so that you can see the side of your bed. Now, I want you to make your headboard on your own. This is your decision. It's your bed. Nice job, everyone. Let's see. You might want to have a place to keep your clothes, so a dresser might be a good place to start. Work with your table team and see if you can figure out how to make a dresser using the same vanishing point in your room and one-point perspective techniques. Can you figure out how to make drawers using a vanishing point? Once you have accomplished making a dresser and a bed, you can begin making whatever you'd like in your room using the same method. The big question is, what would you like in your room? Think about what you can make out of one-point perspective box. I wonder what else I can make out of a one-point linear perspective shape. I know. I could make a desk or a dresser or a garbage can, maybe a lamp. But what I really want is a 40-inch flat screen TV mounted to the wall. Let me think about how I can do that. First, I want it on the wall instead of the floor, so I'll draw my diagonal line slightly above the vanishing point on the side wall. Then I can add my horizontal and vertical lines to form a very skinny rectangle. Wow! Now to add a few details in a scene from my favorite movie, and I have a flat screen TV. You see, you can make whatever you want in your room. This is your room, so let your imagination soar. Practice some ideas in your sketchbook and see what you can come up with. Once your ideas are developed, you can add them to your room.